We're live.
Hello, good morning, and welcome to the Pete Braley Show, and Merry Christmas. It's our Christmas show. I'm Pete Braley, along with my co-host, the executive producer, the show creator, and the all-around great guy. That's my son, Matt.
That's me. Merry Christmas.
Is he looking a year older since last week?
I don't think that's how that works.
No?
No. And you wouldn't look a year older over the course of a week. Anyways.
Couple of days, yeah.
Merry Christmas.
Right. Anyway, good morning. Thank you for choosing us. If you're new to the show, welcome. Our goal is to start your day off on a positive note. Plenty of other places to go to for controversy and opinion and all that stuff. But we'd like, if you enjoy what we do, please be sure to hit the like button and subscribe so you don't miss any future shows. We are live on YouTube Friday mornings at 8 o'clock, and you can also find us wherever you go for your favorite podcasts. Coming up today, it's another round of Holiday Would You Rather. Embarrassing questions we get asked at Christmas. Let's see if you can relate to these. The worst gifts people say they've ever received, and Foodie Friday features a Christmas classic today. Just wait. All that and more coming up. It is our Christmas show. It is our final show of 2022. We decided we'll take next week off. I used to work that week, always in radio, just because I used to take my vacation time in the summer, so you'd have none left.
Okay, yeah.
And it was always such a, do I want to say lame week? It's always such, like nothing's going on. Nobody's around. Nobody answers your calls. Mm-hmm. So it was just a weird week to work.
I want you to apologize for everyone that has a birthday in that week. You just call them lame.
No, I do.
It's a lame week.
No.
Nobody matters.
You know what I mean. Mm-mm. It's just like, you're at work and nobody really feels like doing anything. And the problem I had was I worked for a talk station. So it wasn't like you could just play a few more songs every hour. Mm-hmm. You had to keep talking about stuff, Yep.
And it's a good thing you love to jab your mouth. Yeah, just keep on going, Peter.
By the way, if you're noticing the sweatshirt, and for those of you that are listening on the podcast, I have a green Christmas sweatshirt on that was made by Sarah.
Custom built, yeah.
It was designed by my daughter, Sarah. And can you tell what the logo is here?
I felt a little, I don't know. I was a little disappointed in myself because I didn't get it right off the bat. It took me a second to remember actually what it's from. But I got it eventually.
Yeah.
So
I've got the heart that's 2 sizes too small,
right, on
one side, and on the back, which I would love to show you, but we took a picture instead. Maybe Christmas, he thought, doesn't come from a store. Maybe Christmas, perhaps. What's it say?
Means a bit more.
Means a bit more. I was
planning on reading. I was like, I don't know if he could read it from there, but you just kept. I was like, maybe he's got it memorized.
So yeah. Yes, his heart was 2 sizes too small.
And thank goodness we have the picture, because just the camera angle, if you tried to show us your back, you'd end up just like sticking your butt out at the camera. Nobody wants to see that. The Friday before Christmas.
Yeah, right.
We're good.
So anyway, and you've got your ugly Christmas
my
sweater
Dunder Mifflin sweater on. It's chilly. It's a windy, stormy day here. I had to put the jacket over it, but yeah, I do have always rep in the office.
What kind of weather is everybody else having? We've got winds that could be gusting up to 65 miles an hour, and it's raining.
I opened the car door to put my stuff in on the way here this morning, and the wind closed the door like right into my shoulder. I was like, "Thank you for that. Great way to start the day." Yeah.
And we live about 4 houses up from the ocean, and the ocean, it's angry this morning.
Yeah,
got some strong high waves, and
yep,
I think it's high tide too right about now. So. Mm-hmm. We are at Kat's house in a nearby town that has a lot of trees around it.
Right.
So we're hoping to keep the electricity and the internet for the entire hour.
If we disappear suddenly, that's a wrap. Everybody have a good year. The internet's gone.
Anyway, it is Friday. It's December 23rd. Hopefully, you've got everything all done. Did you finish your shopping yesterday? I know you and Sarah went out yesterday.
Yeah, I still got like 1 or 2 things to wrap, I think.
Oh, wrap. Okay. Yeah,
I've got all my shopping is done.
I have 1 thing to wrap, yeah. It is National Roots Day today. Celebrate your family history, heritage, and ancestry. It's also Festivus which commemorates a holiday episode of Seinfeld. If you're not a Seinfeld fan, Frank Costanza in 1997, he was played by Jerry Stiller, explained that he invented the holiday Festivus in response to the commercialization of Christmas. Its slogan is "A Festivus for the rest of us." Now, here's how you observe it. You adorn an aluminum Festivus pole to be displayed in the home. Not a tree.
Okay.
It's a pole.
We find a good aluminum pole nowadays.
You serve a traditional dinner in the evening, and during dinner, you allow for the airing of grievances.
Sounds like a typical dinner at our house.
That's true.
Yeah.
This is where each person takes a turn describing how the others have disappointed him or her over the past year. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
It also features feats of strength that follows dinner, and it involves wrestling the head of the household.
I think they'd be a pretty quick fight in our house. I'll take you down in 30 seconds.
You would.
Not even.
The holiday is not complete unless the head of the household is pinned.
What if you got like a bodybuilder head of the household? Day never ends.
That would be tough. Yeah. On the date book today, on this day in 1893, Visit from St. Nicholas, which is otherwise known as 'Twas the Night Before Christmas, was published. Clement C. Moore wrote that. It was published in the Troy, New York Sentinel. On this day in 1888, Vincent van Gogh cut off his left ear with a razor after an argument with a fellow painter, Paul Gauguin, and he sent the ear to a prostitute for safekeeping.
It's a good place to keep it.
I don't make it up. It was on this day in 1968 that Frank Borman, Jim Lovell, and William Anders became the first men to orbit the moon. That's if they ever went.
Right? Oh, stop it.
Okay. And it was on this day in 1972, the Immaculate Reception in a game between the Steelers and the Raiders. This was before his time, but Here's the play.
Last chance for the Steelers. Bradshaw trying to get away. And his pass is broken up by Tatum. Tipped off. Franco Harris has it. And he's over. What? Franco Harris.
The reflection went right to Franco Harris, who ran it in for the game-winning touchdown.
Yep.
The NFL loves to name plays, don't they? The Immaculate Reception.
Don't go there. I know you're going to go there.
What?
To
last week?
No, not yet. I don't know if that one's been named. I don't think
last week has a name yet.
I'm talking about the last time the Patriots lost on the final play. The Miami Miracle. Yeah.
Is it only the NFL that names these plays?
I don't know.
I don't think there's any in hockey or anything. But anyway, on the celebrity birthday list today, actress Susan Lucci is 75. Jim Harbaugh, now he's the one at Michigan, right?
Yes.
I always get the brothers confused. Jim Harbaugh is 59. Eddie Vedder of Pearl Jam is 58. Former Red Sox player Hanley Ramirez is 39. And Finn Wolfhard, who I had to look up, he was Mike on Stranger Things.
Yes.
He is 20 today. All right, so who's in the chat here?
Let's see. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning and Merry Christmas.
Gary says, Merry Christmas to everyone and a happy Festivus. He said it before you even said it.
All
so
right.
He knows.
He's
on top of it. And a happy belated, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. Gail says, cold, wet, and miserable. That's, pretty much sums it up. Pete has no comment. He's drinking his coffee.
He doesn't
care.
Well, I know you hate when I go, yeah, that's right, man.
No, I hate when it's completely silent and you go. Sometimes people can't help it.
Yeah, that's true.
You're just like...
I probably could.
I swear you walk to libraries with a megaphone.
No.
I think you do. Anyways, Abby says a warm 37, rainy, windy here because you said you were wondering if she had snow.
I didn't know if she was getting all snow because what are they called? The polar vortex. I've seen pictures of the map and there's like purple is very cold and snow and then blue and then we are green, but I didn't know if the snow worked its way into Vermont.
Gotcha. I mean, you could easily just check the weather in Vermont.
I could, yeah.
This day and age, you don't need to wonder things anymore.
No.
It's not as fun, but you can. You can do it. Anyways, back to you.
All right. Hey, I got some bad news. If you were hoping for a new car for Christmas, There are lots of commercials this time of year. You've seen them, right? They show everyone going out to the driveway. There's usually snow on the ground. There's a brand new car with a big red bow on it, right?
Which I don't think ever happened before. Like, who buys somebody a car for Christmas?
Well, it seems fewer people are going to walk outside this Christmas and see a new car. That's if you consider giant bow sales any indication. According to King Size Bows, which is the company that sells thousands of those giant car bows, am I saying it right?
Yeah,
Bows?
car bows, yeah.
Bow and bow are spelled the same. So sometimes,
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's not bow.
That's
I'll tell
like
you that much.
bass and bass. It's spelled the same,
Right?
right?
It's true.
So anyway, the sales are down for those giant big red bows. They're down 35% this holiday season. So yeah, you're not getting that.
Just a fascinating way to find out. Like they could have easily have researched the
Car
sales. They were like, no, we're gonna go to the more important thing when it comes to Christmas cars,
The red bows.
the bows.
Yeah. And if you still have people to buy for, when it comes to gifts, people this year seem to want something they can use. A survey found that by the age of 24, people appreciate something practical for Christmas, with 81% saying they want gifts that they can use throughout the year. And if you still have to get a gift for someone, consider this. 77% of those surveyed said they are focused on health in the new year.
Oh, get him a nice pair of jogging pants.
Which could be dangerous, though, right? Because if you buy somebody a health club membership, or are you saying, "Oh, by the way, I noticed you're putting on a few"?
Yeah, I don't know. I'd probably it would have to be something you've talked about. Like, you know, they want to focus on running. So okay, I'll get you a pair of running sneakers or something.
Okay,
I don't know.
something like that.
Yeah, don't just buy a random person like a dumbbell. You know, not a great idea.
And a bathroom scale is never a good idea. No, not for a gift. Time for the Stumpah this morning, and let's see how we've had pretty much the same people winning all the time.
Yeah, does
right?
anybody else want to win? I don't know.
Anybody want to give it a shot?
I'm just going to call it the Abby and Gail show.
I guess so.
Yeah.
All right, question this week. In a new career builder survey, 2/3 of employers say this is an immediate deal breaker in an interview. What is it? According to a new career builder survey, 2/3 of employers say this is an immediate deal breaker in an interview. What is it? Put your answer in the chat, and if you're watching this later in the day, you can comment. We see your comments. You can play along.
Gary says in all caps, "I want to win." All right, Gary, let's see it.
Don't forget, you can follow us during the week, and we will be off next week because of the holiday week here. But we'll continue to post on our socials. We're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. And you can also like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, please, if you haven't done so already, because it really helps out. You can email us. It's the Pete Braley Show at gmail.com. And we have a voicemail number you can call anytime if you think of something we could do on the show or have a comment. 774-473-9910. That's 774-473-9910.
But wait, if you call within the next 10 minutes, we'll double the prize. Call it 774-473-9910. That's
Order
from memory.
before midnight tomorrow.
I don't even have the number written down.
Wow.
Just a pro.
I have to write it down.
Just a pro.
Yeah, you're a pro, I'm not.
We do need to have a little. It's been a while since we've had to have a muted Stumpah meeting, but we need to have a muted Stumpah meeting.
Okay.
We'll be right back.
All right. What?
This is tough.
That was a deep one. I'm
This
sorry.
is tough.
Yeah.
I hope this doesn't result in the Stumpah controversy. But anyways, here we go. Read the question again for these fine folks.
We got people storming out on us, never coming back. All right, the Stumpah question today. In a new career builder survey, 2/3 of employers say this is an immediate deal breaker in an interview. What is it?
Gail says chewing gum.
No.
Not it. Gary says a 2-page interview. What is that? It's wrong, but what's a 2-page interview?
I think he means 2-page resume.
2-page resume?
I don't understand what a 2-page.
You want it all on one sheet?
A lot of people, there's a train of thought that everything should be on one sheet.
As you can tell, there was no interview process for this show. We just kind of showed up.
Yeah.
And we're like,
Hey, you wanna? We could.
All right, we're live. Whoa, it just started. I don't know. Gary says wearing shorts.
Wearing shorts? No, that's not it.
Not it, but that's a good guess. Like, do you get a job if you show up wearing shorts?
I guess it depends on the job, though, right? I mean, if it's a summer landscaping job, does it matter?
Yeah, but I think that's different. You know,
Right.
I'm thinking office job. You show up in shorts,
No.
probably not getting.
Not a good idea.
Probably not.
No.
Let's see. Sarah says when they ask about vacation time. That's a good one.
Yeah,
Not
no,
it.
that's not it.
Not it though. Let's see. Emily says asking for time off. No. A lot of good guesses, but Mia said looking at your phone.
Looking at your phone is right. Yes.
Let's go, Mia. That's what I'm
Looking
talking
at your
about.
phone, answering a text, or taking a cell phone call. That's only second, by the way, to lying about something.
Yeah. See, this was the controversy. Mia said looking at your phone. Gary then said texting during an interview.
That's what we had the meeting
But
about.
we felt like if you're looking at your phone, that's rude and that's not okay.
Wait a minute.
It's kind of the same. Yeah, it's kind of the same thing. So
Yeah.
so we're going with Mia. Mia gets a dub, and that's what I'm talking about. So congrats.
Merry Christmas.
Hopefully no
Way
one's
to go.
mad.
Way to go.
It's fun. I try and like throw some other answers in there, but a lot of people actually get. Abby said checking their phone. Like I said, Sarah said swear. Yeah, you probably shouldn't swear. Probably
Probably
swear.
not. No.
Now, let me ask you this. What if the interviewer swears? Like, just like you're just casually talking and they
That kind of opens the door, doesn't
Does
it?
it?
To allow you to, I would think.
Because if
I
they
would
then
think.
hold it against you, that's kind of messed up. No?
Yeah.
Abby says talked poorly of previous place of employment.
Yeah, bad mouth your
Yeah, you don't want to do that. Not professional attire.
Why'd you
like shorts?
Why'd you leave your last job? Because they were total.
Because the boss was a. Yeah, you probably shouldn't say that to the new boss.
I can relate to this in a way. Not that I've ever gone on my phone in an interview or anything, but when I was in the hospital after I had my stroke, I was having a meeting with the neurologist. Right?
Okay.
So this is like the brain doctor,
brain doc.
right? So
Yeah.
and these people are usually hard to get a hold of.
Right.
So I'm in the hospital having a meeting with the neurologist, and all of a sudden my phone vibrates or rings, I can't remember. And I look at it, and it said Virginia Beach, which I knew was Doug, who was somewhere else. He was deployed at the time.
Yeah.
So I looked at the doctor, and I said, I'm sorry, I have to take this. It's my son who's in the Persian Gulf.
Yeah.
So I took the call during a meeting with the doctor, and I don't think he appreciated it.
That's totally different.
I don't think
Did you relay the message? Hey, my son's in the Navy. He's
I
deployed.
told him
This
that.
might be the only chance
I said,
get.
I'm sorry, I have to take this. It's my son in the Persian Gulf.
Okay, you
So-
probably should have said he was in the Navy. I don't
Oh,
know if
yeah.
people just like,
Yeah.
oh, the Persian. Oh, this guy's on vacation. He can call later. No, I don't think
No.
that's a problem. I
Don't think
that's
so?
a problem. No,
No?
I think that's the doctor's problem if he's mad about that. Get off your high horse, buddy.
Yeah.
Just because you're a brain doctor.
So congratulations to Mia, our final Stumpah winner.
And thank goodness, Gary says no controversy here. I think Mia has it. So
Okay.
let's go.
Thank you, Gary. We didn't want you to be upset. Didn't want you to be
Sarah
upset.
said, I mean, the man did just have a stroke. LOL. Yeah. What's this guy going to get me mad at a guy that just had a stroke?
Football picks are next, but perhaps Buddy the Elf said it best when he said the best way to spread Christmas cheer is singing loud for all to hear. A new study I read this week found that singing Christmas carols together isn't just a great holiday tradition, it's also good for you. Singing, especially with other people, releases feel-good hormones. What do they call those? What are the feel? I forgot. Endorphins, right? Something like that.
Maybe. I ain't no brain doctor.
It helps you. Well, I'd put you on hold anyway. It helps you bond with people, and it just lifts your spirits. So sing along to some Christmas. Should we go caroling?
So
Hark the herald.
I've always thought about that.
One.
Like, what do you think our neighbors would do if we just showed up caroling? Like, what do you think? What would you do if people showed caroling? Like, would you enjoy it?
Yeah, I would think Oh, how nice. Carolers.
Okay.
Nobody does that
Nobody
anymore,
does it.
though.
That's what I'm saying. It's kind of a weird thing.
Well, I should. Does anyone do that? Does anyone
maybe
go
we
caroling?
should start it. Maybe we should
Bring it back.
I don't know.
huh?
I don't know if we have enough time to prepare for this year, but maybe next year
2 days.
we show up to just random people's houses caroling. Now, let me ask you another question. What do you do if people come to your house caroling and they're not good? Do you just applaud them for the effort?
I would. I mean, I would feel bad.
Right.
I mean, you can't really say. Yeah. What are you going to slam the door in their face? That sucks.
You hold up. You get a 3 out of 10. I didn't like that. You're not going to Hollywood. I don't know. That would be awkward.
It is time for football picks. We are at week number 16, and this guy's catching up.
I'm catching up here.
Look at this.
And Gary is slowly losing his lead. He lost another one. This isn't updated from last night, so you're at 137.
Oh, you picked the Jets last night?
He picked the Jets last night.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
So I mean, you're at 137. I'm at 130. So I'm 10 away from Gary.
Yeah.
But I mean, you're right there with Gary going for first place in the whole thing.
I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you.
I'm just trying to beat you out, just for bragging rights. I'm catching up, only 7 games behind. So I actually got to get my picks out. I'm not prepared.
Now, this week is kind of a weird week because there are plenty of games on Saturday, Christmas Eve tomorrow,
Right.
and then there's a few games on Sunday, right? There's not a lot. I think most. Do we have most teams
There's
playing
3.
Saturday?
I think there's 3 games on Sunday.
Okay.
Which is kind of like holidays. The NFL, when it falls on a holiday, kind of goes with a 3-game thing. So they threw all the other games on Christmas Eve.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So most of the Patriots are playing tomorrow at 1:00. So,
Right.
All right. So last night we had Jacksonville against the Jets. The Jets ended up taking their quarterback. They benched Zach Wilson again.
Yeah.
And who'd they bring in? Mike White? No,
Nope.
he's still hurt.
I don't even know the guy's name.
Who'd they bring in? Joe Flacco? Oh, he's not.
I forgot Joe Flacco was
Yeah.
there.
They brought in, what was his name? Strevner?
I don't even know.
Yeah.
I feel bad. I should have looked it up.
Who last played in the Canadian Football League.
Yeah.
So, ouch.
We'll see. We'll see what happens with them. Either way, we both picked the Jaguars.
Yep, Jaguars won.
Yep.
So, tomorrow we have Atlanta at Baltimore against the Ravens. Weather is an issue across the country. It's going to be cold for a lot of these games.
Right.
It's going to be windy for a lot of these games.
Kicking is going to be fun. Yeah. A lot of missed kicks.
Atlanta at Baltimore, I'll take the Ravens.
I am as well.
All right. Buffalo at Chicago, the Bills.
The Bills. Yeah.
Yep. Cincinnati at New England, I'll take the Bengals. And
For the first time this year, I'm picking against the Patriots because they broke my heart last week. They broke it. They smashed into pieces. I'm going to go with the Bengals.
when they pulled that lateral move and ended up losing the game, he just pretty much stood up out of his chair and said, I'm done.
I didn't actually see Chandler Jones, the Raiders player, cross into the end zone.
Oh, you left before he crossed?
As soon as I
Wow.
saw him truck Mac Jones,
Yeah.
I left.
Yeah.
I left. I couldn't take it.
We've got Detroit at Carolina against the Panthers. The Lions are playing some good football.
Lions are hot right now.
Yeah, I'll go with Detroit.
I am as well.
Yeah, Houston at Tennessee. I'll take the Titans, even though Ryan Tannehill's hurt, right?
He is hurt. Is he? So is he not playing?
Not. I think he's questionable at least.
This is tough. I'll go with the Titans as well. I need to pick some different games here.
Go. New Orleans at Cleveland. How about this? I'll take the Browns.
What do you mean, how about this?
Well, because
you think
don't-
that's like a revolutionary
you,
pick?
You don't like the Browns, so I was
What do you
wondering.
mean I don't like the Browns?
You don't like Deshaun Watson.
Well, yeah, I think he's trash at football. Also, I don't think he's a good guy from his track record of what he did. Anyways,
yeah, right.
But the Saints are the Saints.
Okay,
I'm
so
still going to go with the Browns. Yeah,
the Giants will be in Minnesota. I'll take the Vikings.
I'm going to take the Vikings as well.
And when do I get to Sunday games here? Not yet.
What do you mean? Oh, okay. I thought you were on like a different page. I was like, I see the games right here.
Seattle at Kansas City. I take the Chiefs.
Yeah, I'll take the Chiefs as well.
Washington at San Francisco. I'll take the Giants and Brock Purdy. Purdy.
So, just to be clear, the Commanders against the 49ers, you're going to take the Giants.
Is that what I said?
I think that's the second time this year you've done that.
The Commander. Well, the San Francisco,
Giants. Yeah, I get it. I
The
get it.
Commanders will be at the 49ers. I'll take the 49ers.
I am too.
Eagles at the Cowboys. This is a 4:25 game. All right.
Yeah.
I'll take Philadelphia.
I will too.
The Saturday night game. Are we going to have this on while we have company over?
Maybe. I mean, it's not a very Exciting game.
Yeah. The Raiders will be in Pittsburgh against the Steelers. I'll take the Steelers.
Oh, okay. I'll take the Raiders.
Oh, will you?
You're going to take the Steelers?
Yeah, I am.
Interesting.
All right. Green Bay at Miami on Sunday. I'll take the Dolphins.
I will too.
Denver at L.A. against the Rams. I'll take the Rams.
Okay, I'm going to take the Broncos. Here we go.
Tampa Bay at Arizona. I'll take the Bucks.
Oh, me too.
Yeah. And Monday night, we have the Chargers in Indianapolis against the Colts. I'll take the Chargers.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
So not a lot of differences there. Maybe I'll change some. I don't know. But
And by the way, it's ironic that we have the anniversary of the, Franco Harris Immaculate Reception today. They're going to celebrate it Saturday night, and they're going to retire Franco's number.
Yeah.
And he died this week.
Yeah. Was it sudden? Was it a sudden? Like, was it a random thing?
They haven't said the cause of death.
He was kind of old.
He was 72.
Not super old.
But he gave an interview. I just watched it this morning. He gave an interview like the day before he died or the day he died. Mm-hmm. And he was fine.
Oh, that's so sad.
So, yeah, I'm kind of curious as to what the cause of death
happened,
was.
yeah.
Yeah. So, anyway, those are our football picks for, week 16.
Yep. Getting close to the playoffs here.
It is time for Would You Rather, the final holiday edition, as we ask you a question and the answer is either A or B.
Yeah.
Gail likes it when I do that. Right?
She does, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So this one I'm a little confused with. I haven't really...
Confused?
Well, I haven't decided yet.
Okay, I was going to say, it's a pretty straightforward question.
Number one, would you rather have your ears turn into elf ears or have a Santa beard forever?
Now, where's your confusion here?
Well, because I don't know which one I'd like to have. Because I do have a beard, but a Santa beard would be much longer, be
Right.
much fuller.
Yeah.
It'd be kind of itchy at times,
Think so?
So I don't know if I'd, especially in the summer. If you had a Santa beard in the summer, that'd be a little hard. Do you want to have elf ears? I can't find a downside to it. Except for people at stores going, look at the guy with the ears.
Yeah, it would definitely look funky.
I think I'll go with ears. I think I'd rather, even though I have a beard, I think I'll go with ears.
That's a good point. I think the ears would be less disruptive. I'm trying to. The only thing I'm thinking is like over-ear headphones.
Oh, this could be an issue.
I feel like that's really the only problem you'll have. Glasses, you'll be all right.
I'd have to get bigger things, right?
I mean, we could just go to earbuds.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll probably go elf ears. I'm not going to like the way they look, but you'll probably learn to love them.
Seems everybody.
Plus, I mean, you could be like the most realistic mall elf ever.
That's right.
Think of the wages you could.
That's right.
They'd be like, all right, we'll offer minimum wage. I'm like, are you kidding? I have pointy ears.
Does anybody else have these?
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to go elf ears.
We got most people saying ears.
But except for Diane, she says, oddly, I go with beard.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
Number two, would you rather volunteer to make 1,000 Christmas cookies or volunteer to decorate 100 Christmas trees?
I think this one's easy.
Really? Why?
This guy's like, really? Yeah, give me my answer. He's like, cheat. It's a would you rather about the holidays. Feel good. Easy question. He's like, what'd you write down? What bubble did you fill in?
I'm trying to see your paper.
What are you going with? I know my answer. I want to see. I want to see you dance around this. What do you got here?
I think I'll go with trees, decorating trees. 1,000 Christmas cookies. That's a lot.
Is it though?
Oh, so you're going cookies?
I'm going cookies.
Are you really?
So just lock in your answer for me.
All right, I'll lock it in. I'll go with I'd rather. Although that's a lot of work.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know how you didn't realize that.
That's a lot of work.
Decorating just our tree took like an hour, probably. I mean, granted, we were working with 3-year-olds, but which it takes
everything
time.
went on one branch.
Yeah. But especially, and I'm thinking, I don't want to start. We'll get into this later. Real trees, fake trees. We have we have an artificial tree at the moment.
We do,
and it's pre-lit. It's got its own lights, which is fantastic.
As the guy who used to hang the lights all the time, I love it.
But I'm thinking, in this case, 100 Christmas trees. We're talking bare trees. You got to decorate. So you got to light 100 trees. You got to put ornaments all around it.
Talking
angel
at least
on top or a star, whatever you're doing.
At least 100 hours.
It's talking a lot of work. We're talking a lot of work. Cookies. You make that crap in bulk? You just make a big old batch and then you just go into town. Bloop, 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 bloop.
Did I
cookie sheets? Bloop, bloop. Hopefully you got a big oven. You can get it done in one whack, maybe. Call up your friends. Hey, can I borrow your oven real quick? Bloop. 1 hour. I'm done. I'm sitting there reading a good book on the couch, taking a snooze, watching a football game, whatever I want to do, while I'm watching Pete decorate 100 trees.
I locked in my answer, didn't I?
You did. The thing that bugs me, he's the type of guy, hey, Matt, can you help me with these lights real quick? I'm going to end up having to do the cookies and the trees.
It's true.
Yeah, ever since I got tall. Don't grow up, kids. Don't grow up. You get tall, I'm just walking through the kitchen. I gotta pee yesterday. I'm walking through the kitchen because our bathroom is through the kitchen. I wasn't going to the kitchen to pee. I just want to make that clear. Anyways, I'm walking.
gotcha.
I'm walking. Oh, okay. Just got to pee real quick. Mom just looks at me. Doesn't even say. She goes, points at a cabinet.
Did she really?
Yeah,
she
she
didn't
goes-
even talk? You.
She might have been on the phone. I don't even know, but she's pointing. I open the cabinet above the fridge. She points at the Tupperware. She needed to take it down. Don't grow up, kids.
Don't grow up. No. All right, I'm locked in. I'll stay with it. And question number 3, would you rather get stuck in an airport during Christmas or get lost in a Christmas tree farm?
It's a weird one. I feel like it's easy. See, the only thing is they didn't give us a amount of time for how long we're lost in this Christmas tree farm.
Good point.
Since the first one's during Christmas, I'm assuming the second one's during Christmas. So we're talking a whole day in a Christmas tree farm.
Probably.
Where are we at? It might be cold.
That's why I'm leaning towards airport.
Yeah, I don't want to be stuck in an airport, but
No, I don't either. But at least in the airport, you're warm.
yeah,
There are food options.
hopefully.
Yeah. There's a bathroom.
Right.
So
Right.
I'll go with airport.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go with that too. Just if the Christmas tree farm is a full day, I'm going to airport.
Okay.
If it's just, I don't know, you lost for an hour, whatever. I remember being a kid. It's fun to run around.
I see airport. Too cold for the farm. Yeah.
Diane
that's
says
one-
trees, though.
Does she?
Yeah. I guess it would just depend where we're at. I need more information here.
Yeah. We usually do on these Would You Rathers,
Right.
don't we?
I'm going to go airport.
All right. Feel free to comment. We'll check the rest of your comments in the chat in the post show. Time for a look at embarrassing questions. 'Tis the season for our relatives and old friends to ask us questions that make us uncomfortable. Let's see if you can relate. It happens to all of us. Someone wants to know why you're single, why you're still at that job, who you voted for. The list goes on and on. So relatives, if you're listening, these are the...
Here's what not to say.
Yeah, pretty much. So, when are you going to have a baby?
You guys went through that, right?
We did because we were married 8 years before we had Sarah. So, yeah, I guess to the point where they almost stop asking because I think either you can't have kids or you decided not to. So, another question people hate receiving, hate hearing. Have you found yourself a nice partner yet?
There's just, I feel like it's, do you think, what do you think it is? Do you think they're just a mean person and they're really nosy? Or do you think they're just so awkward that they don't know what to say and they know this will spark up some sort of conversation?
Or, I mean, doesn't everybody have a relative that has no filter? You
Yeah,
know? I mean,
yeah.
whatever they think, they just ask it.
Right.
They don't care.
Right.
Why aren't you married? Did I ask that one? Why aren't you married? Yeah. So why aren't you married yet?
Oh, like if you have a couple that's been together for a while.
Yes.
So when are you guys getting married?
Yeah. Have you put on weight?
Okay.
Who would ask that?
Right.
There's got to be an aunt, though.
It's the one that doesn't have the filter.
The aunt or the uncle.
Right.
Do you still see or hear from your ex? That's
a weird thing to say.
yeah.
Yeah.
What happened to that nice person you were dating?
Oh, maybe they weren't so nice.
Maybe. And the final one I have, I don't know if you have another, let us know in the comments or the
Yeah,
chat.
what awkward question have you been asked?
At a holiday dinner or whatever.
Right.
Why did you do that to your hair? Who would ask?
Because I wanted to. Because I wanted to. People walk up, you're bald. Why'd you do that to your hair?
Yeah, exactly.
It's the way I was born. I'm sorry.
You think I had a choice?
Yeah.
Look at my uncle.
I didn't do this for style reasons.
Time for what not to give as a gift. We'll just roll right into
Let's
that.
go. Yeah. Just The positive parts of the holiday.
We start your day on a positive note.
Yeah, always.
I found a list of all the worst gifts that people say they have received during the holidays. Somebody got a gift card that was supposed to have $10 on it, but it actually only had 53 cents.
That's tough. That person had that gift card in their wallet for so long. They were like, I'm just going to gift it.
Oh, that would be why.
And they just forgot that they used it.
Right. Someone said, from my sister-in-law, I got a nice pen with her initials engraved on it.
Now, how did they not know that their initials were on it? Or did they think that the person wouldn't notice?
I mean, it's okay to regift, but at least check to make sure it wasn't personalized.
I'm stupid enough. I would probably think that's the brand. I would get PB. Oh, I've never heard of that brand. That's a fancy pen.
Must be nice.
Thanks, Pete.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Pete Braley.
Thanks,
I appreciate
Pete Braley.
this. Wait a minute.
Some guy said his wife and kids gave me some socks that I ordered for myself from Amazon. They intercepted the box when it was delivered, and then wrapped them up.
That's messed up. They were walking around they called Amazon support. They were like, I never got my package. They were like, can I get a refund or something? They're like, it says it was delivered.
Now I can see doing that as a joke.
Yeah.
But it doesn't sound like it was a joke.
See, all of us are so on top of our packages that like if it doesn't, like we'll know. Like we'll know something's up if it's not in. Yeah.
Also on the list, school supplies, a blender that I was told was to help me lose weight.
You could have just given the blender. You don't need to say the weight thing. A blender's a decent gift.
Right, it is.
Why'd you have to say the weight thing?
I got you a blender so you can make your shakes and lose weight.
Yeah.
A bunch of random tools from my wife. Not tools I needed, not tools I asked for, not tools I could use for my hobbies. Just random tools that she picked up from Lowe's because guys like tools.
That is hilarious to me. Like
Really?
I'm just picturing her walking around like, screwdriver? Sure. Rubber mallet? Sure, it's a guy thing.
Everybody
needs a
needs
rubber
one.
mallet.
Yeah.
A very specific tool that's used for like bathroom plumbing? Sure. I don't know. Like that's just hilarious. She's walking to random aisles getting like, I don't know, a pitchfork. It's just random stuff. That's great.
Can you imagine Christmas morning opening a half-eaten box of chocolates?
That's got to be a joke, right? You can't like willingly give that to somebody and like think that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, got to be a joke.
Somebody received a garden hose for Christmas.
If they asked for it.
A guy said a box of Hillshire Farms sausages from my wife's grandparents. The problem is he's a vegetarian, and they had known that for 10 years at this point.
Yeah.
And the final thing was my wife got me a trash can for Christmas. I got her an iPhone.
The true test. I don't hate this,
Really?
Well, hear me out. Like right off the bat, like maybe they just weren't on the same page, right? Like, hey, let's not get each other anything, or let's keep it small.
Right.
Just get a trash can. Maybe it's a useful gift. Maybe he mentioned something about a trash can throughout the year. Bought an iPhone?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. The true test, upon opening said gifts, how bad did the wife feel? Was she like, oh my, I misjudged this completely? Or was she completely okay with it? She was like, no, this makes sense. There's an equal value here. Yeah, we each got good gifts. No, that's the true test.
What about, do you have a something to add to this list? A worst gift you got for, I can't really think of any. Nothing really comes, and you would think if you got like a really bad gift, you would remember it.
Yeah. No, I don't think so.
I can't think of one.
The only one would be for Trish, but it was a joke gift, was chip clips the year we did.
Oh, yes.
Trish never, ever like is good at giving us a list of what she wants.
No.
She has never
What do you
been
want
good.
for Christmas? Oh, I don't know.
Yeah. Trish is my mother, his wife.
My name's not Trish.
Anywho, so she's always so bad at that. So one year she literally just said chip clips. That's all she gave us. She was like, "Well, we need more chip clips." So every one of us bought chip clips and wrapped them individually and gave them to her in different size boxes.
7, I think.
Something like that.
7 or 8 chip clips.
Yeah.
That was the only.
That was the only one I can think of. Abby did say the worst question is, "What's new?" Mine goes completely blank every time. Same. But the problem is, I'm such a hypocrite because, like, for instance, my birthday last week, like, people would text me and how you been? What's new?
Right.
I would hit him with that. And they go, how about you? And I would sit there like, that's a great question.
My brother
What
used
is new?
My brother used to drive me crazy because anytime I would say to him, "What's new?" he would say nothing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I haven't talked to you in 3 months.
That's how I feel.
How can nothing be new?
See, I feel like I should just say nothing. I don't. I try and come up with something, but that's your mind just goes, wait, what do you mean? What's new? Hold on, let me just replay the past 3 months of my life. I don't know.
Maybe we should all plan today.
I guess, yeah.
Let's come up
Take
with
a
a
minute.
list.
Everybody journal for a little bit. Think of what's new in life. What you want to tell people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's new? Well, in September, I had root canal.
Yeah.
And
I mean, that's the thing. Like either you're too bland and you say nothing, or you're too specific and you're like, well, last week, like I thought I might have strep throat, but I went to the doctors. It turns out it wasn't. It was just acid reflux. Is what it was. Yeah. Anyhow.
nobody needs to know that.
Everyone prepare an answer.
Yeah. All right, it is time for the secret sound game. Oh, good, I don't have to draw this week. Time for the secret sound game, and are they all Christmas related? you
Yeah,
said?
all Christmas related. I wasn't
right.
sure if I was going to tell people, but you spoiled it.
I
There
just
it is.
ruined it.
All Christmas. It's the secret sound game Christmas edition.
There you go.
Yeah. Sound number one. Are you ready?
I'm
Is everybody ready? Listen up. Turn your volume up.
Now, if I remember right, you go first on 1 and 2, and on number 3, I get to guess first.
Yes.
Right?
All right, here we go.
All right.
Sound number one.
Oh.
It's a longer clip. I'll play more if you need it. Do you have any sort of thing in mind?
I have one answer.
All right, I'm going to play one more time.
Okay.
You think you don't?
I'm
Think you got
sticking
it?
with my guess.
Feeling good about yourself?
Somebody has my guess, by the way.
Okay.
so,
Yeah.
all right.
Emily said it first, but Emily and Sarah both said wrapping paper. I'll take it.
That was my guess. Yeah.
But specifically, wrapping a gift because you can hear the
Yeah,
tape.
that-
You can hear the tape. Right
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Getting a nice piece of tape.
Yeah. Yeah.
As you can tell, I don't wrap gifts. Yeah.
And that's also not me because you'd hear a lot more paper folding, and I'd be
Right.
saying, "I got too
There'd be
much
some
darn
there'd be
paper."
some swearing in there.
Yeah, yeah,
Justin did say recording cassette. I could see that. That you could like you can get that from that. A little bit. Yeah. Not it though.
Right,
Not,
right.
You're wrong. You're wrong. But I mean,
You're just wrong.
thanks for trying. You didn't get it, but thanks for being here. Anyways, that's sound number 2. Here we go. Very quick sound. You
I've
got
heard
it?
that.
You got it? You know what it is? What is it?
I have an idea.
You have an idea?
I have an idea.
We'll see if you're
Only one though.
We'll see if you're right. No guesses in the chat yet. Everybody's sitting there pondering. Everyone's planning their answer for what's new.
What's new?
What's new?
Well, in July.
What's funny is I don't know, that bit was what, like 5 minutes long. I still don't know what I would say. I don't know.
Do you realize? Well, I haven't. We will still get mail today and tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
We have yet to receive a family newsletter this year.
Is that true?
Yep.
Interesting.
You know, people. I think I might have done it once, but we don't do it. We
Right.
don't fill out the.
No,
But
it's too much work.
I have a relative who, would tell you everything that happened in the past year with the whole family.
Yeah.
And I would feel compelled to read it too. I don't know why.
Yeah, I mean,
You know, I was
they
like,
took the time to write it. I guess you'll read it.
Yeah.
We'll get back to those.
All right.
But anyways, the secret sound game. Here's the sound. Sarah got it. Dropping the wrapping paper roll.
yeah, that was the
That's
only
it,
thing I
yeah.
figured out was.
Yep.
Yep.
Such a good sound. Such a good sound. All
And
right, last sound here.
Last one, I go first.
You go first.
All right.
Are you ready?
Yep.
I think this is the toughest one.
Oh, great.
It's hard for me to judge because when I find the sound, I have the name to it.
True.
I think this is the toughest one.
All right.
Let's see.
Let me hear it. One more. Is it a Christmas ball for the tree? Is it a Christmas ball like rolling?
I wanna deduct points because you called it a Christmas ball. Like, I mean, I guess it's an ornament. Grow up a little bit. Use the word that it is. What are you,
What
a
I mean,
child? It's an ornament.
Okay.
Yeah,
I got it.
kind of. It's a Christmas ball. What are you, 7? It's an ornament. It's an ornament.
Okay. Christmas ornament. Rolling. But not every Christmas ornament is a ball, and I feel this is a
what is
ball.
it? Square and rectangle.
Exactly.
Not every square is a rectangle. No, not every rectangle is a square, but every square is a rectangle. Shut up. It's an ornament. This is the Pete Braley Show. Your job is to talk.
Okay.
Let's elaborate. Let's be elegant. It's an,
Elegant.
It's an ornament.
It's an ornament.
It's an ornament.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so
That's the
much.
Secret Sound Game. Thanks for being here.
Hey, I got a story that'll make you happy.
Oh.
Grubhub has released the list of the most ordered items of the year. And it seems a lot of us are ordering burritos.
I'm not surprised.
Burritos were the most popular delivery option in America for 2022, showing up on more than 4 million orders. The dish moved up from 8th last year. It was number 8.
Surprising.
The top 5, what are Americans ordering? Chicken quesadilla. I don't know why it's specifically a quesadilla.
Why not? It's good stuff.
Pad Thai, which we tried this year, right? Cheese pizza comes in at number 3. Number 2, Americans are ordering cheeseburgers.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And the top dish is a burrito, whether a regular burrito or a bowl.
Okay.
They both in them.
I think a bowl is kind of I don't know. It's kind of a cheap way to, I don't know. I feel like if you're getting a burrito, it's got to be handheld.
The top, alcohol orders.
Yeah.
Which I didn't know. You can order alcohol to be delivered to your house?
Yeah. I didn't know it was a Grubhub thing, but yeah.
Number 5 is white wines, specifically Sauvignon Blanc.
Oh, Sauvignon Blanc.
Which I only kept in this so I could say
Strictly
Sauvignon-
elegant today.
Yes, yes.
Ornaments and Sauvignon Blanc.
Pina coladas, number 4.
Who's ordering pina colada? They're like, I don't want to leave the house. I'm going to get a pina colada shipped to my door.
Number 3 is hot sake. Who's ordering hot sake?
True. I mean, I guess if you're, you want to, if you got like a themed night or something, like you're getting, because what is that? Is that?
It's Japanese? Chinese?
Maybe?
Japanese.
Either way, you're getting the food, you want. Yeah.
Number 2 is a margarita, maybe to go with the burritos, right?
Could be, yeah.
And number 2 is get me some beer.
Simple. Yeah.
Call out and order some beer.
Simple. That's number 1 was the beer?
Beer's number 1.
That makes sense. I feel like that makes sense.
So beer and burritos, you're doing all right.
Yeah, I mean, Justin says at least 3 million of those burritos are mad. It just makes the most sense. It's the most convenient way to eat food. It's delicious. It's Mexican food is phenomenal.
Yep.
I don't get how more people aren't obsessed with that. It's good stuff.
Still to come this morning, we do have Foodie Friday with a Christmas tradition. Mm-hmm. Have we saved the best for last? Well, I don't know. We can debate best, I guess.
True.
Yeah. It is time now for our draft, which we've tried to have Christmas themes for the past few weeks. Mm-hmm. And for today, we have decided on the top Icks of Christmas.
Yeah.
I guess this is...
Icks are a big thing on social media nowadays.
On TikTok, yeah.
So we're doing the biggest Icks of Christmas.
All right. These are things about Christmas that we just go, ugh.
I'm excited for this. I'm excited for this draft.
Right.
The problem is I don't know how to rank my things. Like, I don't know what I want to take number 1, all that stuff. But I'm excited for this draft.
I'm with you.
I got some good stuff.
I'm with you.
I have no idea what you have.
I don't know what you have.
Yeah.
And I still don't know which one I want to be number 1.
Right. We'll
So,
see. Well,
rock,
maybe
paper, scissors.
you don't even have the number 1 pick. We'll see. We'll see.
It's only happened twice, right? That I have number 1.
But last week you got it.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
All right.
Oh, wait. We said we were going to say it this time.
Oh,
because your tempo's a little off sometimes. So we're going to say it out loud.
You say it.
Ready? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Oh,
Ooh.
he's officially on a winning
Yes.
streak. All right.
Oh, but now I have to decide.
Yeah, good luck, buddy.
Man. I guess I'll go
Okay.
the top Icks of Christmas. I guess I'll go with mistletoe and all those lame mistletoe jokes. Like, hey, I got mistletoe.
Like the weird aunt that just like walks around and like, oh, mistletoe. You're like, we're literally all family here.
Or
like,
she's
that's
got
disgusting.
like a mistletoe headband or something.
This is not Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Like this is a family party. This is a weird place to do this.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
All right, mistletoe's
I
number
think
1.
that's good. I wonder if that's number 1 worthy. But I think
that's
good.
what I couldn't decide.
I think that's good.
All right. What do
You just want me to mistletoe is what we're calling it? It's just mistletoe.
Mistletoe.
Anything mistletoe related.
Yeah, really.
Let's see. I got 2 that I'm debating for number 1. But I'm going to go with...
What?
I'm going to go with real tree elitists is what I'm calling them. And this goes back to what we were talking about before.
We were always team real tree, because I love the smell of the tree and I love going out and buying it.
Right.
But how did it happen? I guess the first year one of the years that we went down to Virginia Beach.
Yeah.
Didn't Trish think it would be easier to get a artificial tree? You can put it up. You don't have to worry about watering it.
Well, that's so. The thing was, I don't hate on anyone that has a real tree. I liked getting a real tree as a kid. It was a fun experience to have a real tree in the house. As we grew up, people moved out, and it just became a little bit easier for you guys to have an artificial tree.
Yeah, true.
Lights and everything, but also. We started traveling a lot around the holidays, and a real tree you got to put up at like a specific time, or else it's gonna die
out.
Yeah. So we could put it up whenever we wanted. It was, and we just liked that better. I like artificial trees. I like real trees. I don't have a problem with what you like, but the problem is, you have these people that only get real trees.
It'd be like your brother. Your brother who likes to point out now,
and
I'm the only one left that gets a real one.
They hear that you have a fake tree, they're like, I would never. I would rather die than put an artificial tree in my house. That's just not me at all. Like, I'm real tree until the day that I die.
Yep.
I hate those people. Who cares? I'm not telling you what to put in your house. I don't care. I'm sorry. You know I'm getting passionate when I get to the whistle voice.
Yes.
I don't care. I just don't care anymore. I also got a little British at the end there. I don't care anymore.
It's a little Dickens influence.
All
right.
Anywho, real tree elitist.
That's your number one?
Is what I'm calling it. Yeah.
My number two, which could have been my number one, is eggnog.
Okay. I had that.
Yeah, to me, that's an ick. I'm like, ugh.
Again, I don't hate if you love it. I just question you slightly because it's so gross. It's so gross to me.
If you're wondering, hey, Foodie Friday. We did it last year.
Yeah, go look it up. I ain't doing that again.
We didn't like it. No. What's your two?
My number two, I think I'm just going to stay with the controversial argument phase. I'm going, and I'm not picking a side. This is not one side or the other.
Okay.
I'm going anybody that argues about whether it's Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays. I don't care what side you're on.
Yeah.
Just the argument in general. That's my ick. Just shut up. Just shut up. Just shut up. I can't stand the people on one hand that, you say Merry Christmas to them and they're like, it should be Happy Holidays. I can't stand the people. I especially can't stand the people that you wish them Happy Holidays. They're like, how dare you? Yeah. How dare you? I celebrate Christmas. It's like, is Christmas not a holiday? People are being nice. They said it because they wanted to be nice to you.
Right.
It was only kindness behind that comment.
They didn't have to.
Just say thank you and walk away. Just say thank you. It's a nice thing to do. I'm doing it again. My voice is up here.
Can you go higher?
I don't think so. Just whatever you want. People are nice. Just wish people Christmas cheer.
All right.
They're just trying to be nice.
All right.
So that's my number two.
Okay.
I think for the rest of mine, they're pretty. I can settle down.
We're a little low key.
I think so.
Okay. I was getting worried. So, let's see. My number three. Hey, well, we'll mention these all in the honorable mentions so if they don't make the top five. My number three would be people being rude to store clerks.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good one.
What was the meme Sarah told me about yesterday? Something about, now remember, when shopping today, don't be mean to the store clerk. It wasn't their fault you waited till Mary's water broke to start your shopping. So
bingo.
Yep.
Bingo.
Yeah.
Just be nice.
Yeah.
I think that's the theme to all of these. Mm-hmm. Don't rash on people for their fake trees. Just say thank you if somebody wishes you happy holidays or Merry Christmas. Don't be rude to people.
All right.
Don't drink eggnog. You're a bad person if you drink eggnog. I'm just kidding. All right, my number three. Now I don't know.
Have I used a couple of yours or?
Only one.
Okay.
All right, this one I'm very passionate about because it happened the other day.
He's passionate again.
I don't think my voice will get too high on this one. I'm winded. I'm a little winded. I've been getting very passionate about these. We went to look at Christmas lights the other day. Mm-hmm. Fun little activity for our boy Liam.
Yep.
It was a great time. So many houses. And I tiptoe because I don't want to be mean to these people.
Right.
But the houses that put up Christmas lights, but they only put Christmas lights on like one bush. And that's all they do. Just like one bush. And I saw so many of them.
Why even bother, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
To the point where like you can't even really notice. Why just one? And if you only got like one bush in your yard, like I guess I'll give you a pass. But like you see people with like trees and bushes, but they put it on like one bush,
and they're probably
like on the side of their house. Like it's not even the front of the house, not even a good place. One bush.
And they're probably so proud of that too. You know, like they get on the phone. Oh, Dad put the lights out today.
Oh, we spent the whole day. It was a cold day, but we spent the whole day out there putting the lights up. You go to their house, they got it on one bush. You're like, it took you the whole day. What did you put up? One light bulb every 30 minutes? That's me. The people that put Christmas lights on one bush.
See, number 4. Well, I'm still on a shopping kick here. So not, people being rude was one, but how about, and this could be used year round probably. How about the people who stop in the middle of the aisle? They just stop in the middle of the aisle. To either, get something or check their list or check their phone, but they just stop in the middle. Don't you think there's anyone behind you?
You're not the only person shopping today.
I know.
You're not. Yeah, no, that's annoying.
I've had that happen.
You don't just stop in the middle of the road.
No.
You pull over to the side.
Right.
Yeah.
So it happens year round at the grocery store, but I really noticed it Christmas shopping the other day.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That's my number 4.
This is good. I'm having a good time here. I'm going to go with Christmas cards, gift bags, gift wrapping, really anything that has glitter on it.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Stop. Just get normal paper, get normal tissue paper. Tissue paper has glitter now.
It does.
Christmas cards, get me the one without glitter. If you gift someone anything with glitter, that glitter is remaining on everything they own for at least 6 years.
Right.
You can't get it off. It has, and it shows up in the weird, like, no glitter has appeared. You get the card, you open it. Oh, thanks, Aunt Barbara. 3 weeks later, you're at like somebody's funeral. You go up to give a eulogy, and the left side of your face is covered in glitter.
Covered.
And you're just like, where did I even get the card? The card from Aunt Barbara.
Yep.
Stop giving things with glitter.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I've got one left. So I got to look at all of these that I have left and decide which ones to be.
Abby said she's going to send me a glitter bomb. I won't talk to you again. Like I say that. I'm not kidding. Look me in the eyes. I won't talk to you ever again. I'm serious about that.
Let's see. Should I go with... I guess I'll go with encouraging kids to sit on Santa's lap while the rest of the year we tell them to beware of strangers.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And then, it's been a long time since we've taken kids to the mall for a picture with Santa, but you get in line, you wait, it's hot, and everything. And then you finally get up to Santa and the kid freaks. Yeah. And you get upset about that. You're like, oh, I wish they'd smile.
I wish they would go sit on this stranger's lap.
I know.
I wish they would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'll go with that one.
That's a good one. I didn't have that one.
Last one.
And I'll preview the Foodie Friday here. For my last pick, my last ick of Christmas, fruitcake.
That's today's Foodie Friday, coming up in just a few minutes.
Just fruitcake.
Yeah. All right, what do you got? Honorable mentions. I've got singing the 12 Days of Christmas. Darn song is like 12 minutes long.
Oh, yeah.
You got to sing it over and over again. Wearing winter coats while shopping at the mall. Something Justin and Bree probably didn't have a problem with. But.
Yeah, in Florida, yeah. But I typically, if I'm going shopping, I leave the coat in the car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you'll freeze just for the walk?
I'll freeze for the walk, yeah. I'll be all right in the store.
Let's see, I mentioned... Oh, and I did write down the song Baby It's Cold Outside, and Sarah told me last night, she said, oh, that's one of my favorite songs. I said, yeah, but the lyrics are kind of cringy. I said, all right, maybe Santa...
Which song?
Baby It's Cold Outside.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe Santa Baby. Maybe I should go with that one as an ick of Christmas. Santa Baby.
Yeah, I guess.
All right, that's all I had.
The only other one I had was Christmas cards, and I've made my stance on Christmas cards now. I appreciate the thought, but just text me. Don't,
Okay.
No need to kill a tree.
Yeah, no need. It is time for Feel Good Friday. And by the way, we're always always open to receiving calls from you. Our voicemail message is 774, our voicemail number, 774-473-9910.
Our voicemail message is, "You've reached the Pete Braley Show." No, it isn't. We should do that.
Yeah, we should. We got a Feel Good Friday from Diane. She is back in Massachusetts after flying down to Florida last Friday. Her father's doing much better, and she thanks everyone in the squad for their prayers.
Yes.
So thank you, Diane, for that. A couple of quick stories today. First one comes from Fox 5 New York. A Mississippi father and daughter will finally get to spend Christmas together this year on the ground. Pierce Vaughn is a flight attendant for Delta Airlines, and she has been scheduled to work over Christmas Eve and Christmas Day for the past several years. Her dad, Hal, figured if he couldn't spend the holiday with his daughter at home, he was going to spend it in the sky. So for the past several years, he would book tickets on the flights that she was working just so he could be with her.
That's dedication.
Yeah. Well, this year, they get to spend it at home on the ground in Mississippi because Pierce is not scheduled to work. She said, "I'm so very grateful to have the chance to spend quality time with both of my parents in South Mississippi this month." As for Hal, he said, "I'm happy in the air or on the ground if I'm with my daughter." That's cool.
That is cool. That's some serious dedication. I mean, would you spend an entire day like riding planes?
I don't know.
All right. You don't. Don't worry. It's not me that's the flight attendant. It's one of your other kids. Does that change your answer?
Well, I mean,
in that case, yeah, for sure.
She is obviously his only child because he's not going away from the others.
We don't know that.
I would think. Well,
maybe he doesn't like the others. I'm kidding. I mean, maybe he doesn't.
And from the Kelowna Capital News, here's something you don't see every day. Earlier this month in Kelowna, British Columbia, Canada, Wayne Dorman, who owns Doggy's Pet Services, was dressed as Santa Claus for a downtown outdoor event. Out of the corner of his eye, he saw a dog struggling to get out of a lake after falling through the ice. The dog was on a walk when he got away from its owners and made a bad choice to walk on the ice. Wayne, again dressed as Santa Claus, sprang into action, jumped into the lake, and rescued the struggling dog. He was the right man for the job because he's been working with dogs for decades. As he said, in those instances, you always worry about them biting you or freaking out when you're trying to get them out of the water. In this case, he was far more worried about the dog not being able to keep its head above water and about the freezing cold water. Everything worked out as Wayne was able to lift the dog out of the water and return the pup to his owners. Wayne said that other than being cold and smelly, he was unharmed and expects to have a warmer and calmer Christmas holiday moving forward.
Hopefully. But that's awesome.
That Santa suit must have weighed him down too, right?
Probably. The beard itself, yeah.
Yeah. So hats off and Feel Good Friday stories for you. We have one more before we get to the Fruitcake Foodie Friday.
Yay.
Nothing brings out a superstitious streak like the dawn of a new year. And evidently, we have plenty of superstitions when it comes to ringing in the new. Here are some interesting New Year's Eve superstitions from around the country. You should steer clear of the washing machine. According to folklore, if you wash clothes on New Year's Day, you'll be washing a loved one away, meaning someone in your household will die in the coming year.
Oh, my goodness.
Amen.
I don't think I've ever done laundry, but now I'm going to be
definitely
super.
not.
Yeah, I'm going to be super aware of that.
So you're washing away someone if you do. You should stock up your pantry before New Year's Eve. Make sure to have food in your cupboard before midnight. If you have food on hand, you'll continue to have food throughout the year. I like that one.
Yeah. I also just realized I said I don't think I've ever done laundry. Dirty clothes for 24 years.
Yeah,
I meant on New Year's Day.
Kind of offensive today. He really is. Watch your diet. That means no chicken or lobster. Why? Well, both of those animals regularly move backward. I didn't know a chicken moved backward.
Do they?
Yeah. So you want to move forward in the new year.
Okay.
You want to move ahead. So stay away from food that moves backward.
For the steak, I guess.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't get rid of anything. Nothing should leave your house. Not even the day's trash. No garbage goes out and no packages are taken to the car, or luck will go out and never come back in.
But I mean, what if you had a party the night before? You got trash to take out.
I know.
I guess you got to do it before midnight.
I think
That's difficult.
I think
You
I'm
gotta pay
taking the
attention.
trash out on New Year's
You gotta
Day.
pay attention to these.
Open your windows. I mean, it's going to be in the 20s.
I know.
around
We
here,
live in
think.
New England. What?
Yeah. At the stroke of midnight, open your doors and windows. It lets out the old and lets in the new.
Okay.
All
All right. I guess windows open for the ball drop.
And finally, make some noise. Know we all? I mean, there's usually noisemakers
Right,
or
right.
Happy New Year. As midnight arrives, you need to get so loud that the ghosts of the past year are startled and will leave your house. So
I think I can manage that one. I make a lot of noise, typically, on a
that's
day-to-day
true.
basis.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
How many people stay up till? Do you stay up until midnight? I'm hearing from so many people. Maybe it's the older we get.
Maybe.
They're like, we had someone over the house recently who said, "I haven't seen the new year come in a few years."
Right.
I'm like, I don't know.
I think I always have, except maybe I can't speak for when I was a baby. That's
Right.
I don't know. I don't know how late you were keeping me up, but
not midnight probably.
okay.
Not midnight.
lame. But as far as I can remember, I've always been up.
I suppose if you're home alone, maybe it's hard to stay.
I was
up
alone
till-
last year because I was house sitting. So,
Oh,
yeah.
right.
But I stayed up.
Was that weird for you?
It was definitely weird, but I mean, we FaceTimed a lot, so it was chill.
There was one year Trish worked too, right?
Yeah, yep.
And I don't think we had we usually have a house party.
Trish is definitely the life of the party.
Oh,
My name's not Trish.
Yep.
So I mean, it definitely felt different, but Trish
did.
is definitely the life of the party.
It did. I don't think I've gone out on New Year's Eve in decades.
Well, because again, we're normally the ones that host the party.
yeah.
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 Strictly ragers. Strictly ragers. We're up all night.
Oh, how about the year we got to the New Year late?
Oh,
Have we told you the story?
I think we did last New Year's. Anyways, we'll do this and then we'll get to Foodie. This guy loves a good rewind button or rewind, whatever you want to call it.
whatever.
He loves it. He loves it. Sports games. He loves to. Oh, let me see that play
see
again.
that play again.
I can't stand it. I can't stand anything live is not meant to be rewinded. It's
I don't
not.
know how many times I've heard the phrase, "Dad, are we live?"
So one New Year's, someone missed like a performance. Dad's like, "No problem. I got this nifty little remote. We didn't have it back in my day, so I'm gonna just rewind the TV real quick." We watch the performance again, whatever. And then the night goes on. We're playing games. We're having fun. 5, 4,
Didn't we hear the fireworks
2,
going off?
1. Happy New Year. We look at our watch. It's like 12:05. We're like, wait a minute.
It wasn't that
Somebody messed up. What kind of a year is this going to be?
It wasn't that late.
We were late to the New Year. That explains why that year was absolute crap. I don't remember what happened.
That was
year.
2020. COVID hit.
It could have been.
COVID's
It
my
could have been.
fault.
It might be.
I'm sorry
Yeah,
about that.
blame this guy here.
It is time for Foodie Friday. Believe it or not, I have never had fruitcake until now. Time once again for Foodie Friday, as this week we go to the old Christmas standby fruitcake. I have never had fruitcake.
Me neither.
I'm a little older than you,
Right.
But I've never tried this Christmas tradition thing. I used to make fun of fruitcake like everybody else does. I mean, we had parody songs about it on the radio. we joked about, you could use it as a doorstop or an anchor
You could.
anchor for your boat, you know. And I remember one time my mother called me and she said, "Why do you have to pick on fruitcake so much? I love it." I was like, "Oh, sorry, Mom."
Honestly, that doesn't surprise me that Nana liked it.
Yeah.
No offense to Nana, but she seems like a fruitcake loving person.
So the interesting thing about this fruitcake that I purchased is that it had a sell-by date of June of next year. Best if sold by June of next year.
You'd think it shouldn't have that long of a lifespan, but it does.
Yeah, it does.
I will say this one wasn't like brick-like, but it was tough. It was tougher than you
tough to
expect
get.
a cake to be.
The package did say it would slice easier if you chilled it. So
That seems a little counterintuitive there.
I know, but then I'm thinking maybe you want to warm it up to eat it. But
And there might be some people saying, you bought a store-bought fruitcake? Yeah, because we didn't want to spend $30 at a bakery or something,
yeah,
you know?
I did find a bakery where I could get one, but I didn't ask about the price, but I was worried. And besides that, nobody else in the family really wants to try it. So it'd be like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Am I stuck with a fruitcake this big?
Yeah,
you know?
right. So this way here, we got, a decent-sized fruitcake where if we don't like it, it's okay.
I bought it from the bakery department at Walmart.
Here we
Does that
go.
count?
That's perfect.
All right.
That's perfect.
All
All
right.
right. Fork time. It's been a while since we've used the forks, I think.
Eating this little piece of cake with a fork.
Yeah, that's why we bought the forks.
Oh, I got the end slice, man. I got the butt of the fruitcake.
You did. Some people prefer the butt.
All right, so what are you going to try to
Just,
get a little piece off?
just chisel a piece off here. I got a piece of fruit.
So what's in this fruitcake? I just know there's like cherries in it.
Maybe a grape.
Don't tell Matt there might be raisins.
Of course there are.
There's also nuts in this. Remember how last week was the foodie?
Great.
Last week was the Foodie Friday that I was really looking forward to.
Right.
Trish's.
Chris's? Who's Chris? Ready?
Okay, let's do it.
Careful. Nice.
The things we do for this show. Here we go, fruitcake.
Right, okay. Now we play the game of can Matt swallow this bite? Oh,
Really bad?
yeah, that's not good.
I'm actually thinking it's not as bad as I thought it would be. But you're not a big, especially raisins. If you had raisins in your bite, that just ruined it for you.
I don't know what fruit that was. It was a fruit. I'm stopping there.
I'll go one more.
Oh, wow. You're a braver man than me. You're better man than me, Peter.
Cleansing your palate, huh?
Yeah. I'm going to drink some. What's the most potent liquid you can think of? Like maybe some vinegar after this. Probably be a little bit better.
All right, so
There's a piece of fruit stuck in my teeth.
I hate that. So it is time for us to rate the holiday fruitcake here on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being the best. Big question is, would you have this again?
No. No, easy. No.
I will get. You want me to go first?
I know exactly what I'm giving, but you can go first.
Okay. I'll give fruitcake a 4.
4.
Yeah.
I feel like that's fair for your reaction that you had with it.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't turned off by it, and it was like, this isn't bad, but would I have it again? No. So I'll go with a 4.
Okay. There's foods that sort of give me a headache. I think I've mentioned this before. You kind of looked at me weird when I said that. I have like this category of foods that kind of like just irk me in the wrong way, in which it gives me kind of like a headache. Celery is in that list. Kiwi is in that list.
We haven't done that one yet.
No, but
We're not going to either.
I've had things with kiwi and it gives me a headache. Ginger tea was in that list. I was talking to Sarah about that the other day. This is the newest addition to that list. I didn't vomit, so I'm gonna give it a 0.5. Is what I'll give this.
A 0.
Never gonna have it again.
Wow.
That's not good. It's not good. That is not how God intended to eat fruit or cake.
You're not even going to give it a 1,
No,
huh?
it doesn't get a 1 in my book. Fruitcake, 2 thumbs down.
If you're a fruitcake fan, let us know in the
What's
chat.
wrong with you? I'm just kidding.
Nana loved it.
I'm kidding, but like I'm slightly not though. Like I question you a little bit.
Let us know in the chats or comment how you feel about fruitcake. If you have an idea for something we should try for a future Foodie Friday, it could be something you see in a store, a new restaurant that's around us, something we can check out. Let us know. We just might feature it on a future edition of Foodie Friday.
Merry Christmas.
Not a fan.
No.
Not a fan.
No.
Couple of details I found here. It lasts longer than you think. That specific fruitcake had an expiration date of next June, but according to Mental Floss, fruitcake has quite the shelf life. The tasty holiday treat can age 25 years and still be enjoyed as long as it's stored in an airtight container. A 1983 New York Times column, Russell Baker claimed to own an enormous fruitcake that was once sent to President George Washington as a gift by a relative. Baker's relatives allegedly gathered each year for years, each holiday, to eat a small portion
Oh my.
of the massive cake from George Washington.
You can't tell me they enjoy. They did it strictly because it's George Washington's. They didn't actually sit there and they're like, this is delicious. They were all sitting there. They took the bite and they were looking around like, this is good. No.
The origin of the modern fruitcake can be traced back to ancient Rome. Ancient Romans baked cakes with pomegranate seeds, pine nuts, raisins, barley mash, and honeyed wine. The nutritious and long-lasting treat was sometimes used as a field ration for Roman troops.
Oh. So. I don't think anything used as a field ration should be considered like a good food.
A treat. Yeah.
Like that's for survival.
Good
Things
point.
for survival.
Good point. Yeah.
Aren't like a holiday treat that I would have at a party.
All I can say is finally tried fruitcake.
Yeah. I can say that I have and I will never again.
That'll do it for today. Stand by for the post show where we can catch up on some chats and just hang out. If you do have to leave, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. We'll see you in the new year. We do leave you with a thought for the day, and our thought today comes from Mother Teresa, who once said, "It's not how much we give, but how much love we put into the giving." All right. We'll be right back with the post show. We're back. You hear the wind whipping outside the stew?
Well, no, I got my headphones on.
Oh, okay. I'm closer to the window.
True.
So
True.
Stormy day. Diane flew back from Florida yesterday, which I guess her other option was to fly on Christmas Eve. Mm-hmm. I bet she's happy she made the choice.
True, because I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of delays and everything.
Or cancellations.
True.
Yeah.
All right, let's see.
What's going on?
You guys have any icks that we missed that you guys want to add to the list? Any Christmas icks?
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. We do have some comments on our Christmas icks.
Okay.
I know Justin's one of those real tree elitists, which is just ironic coming from a person that didn't even put up a tree this year. Just saying. just saying. I don't think you can. What?
He was traveling.
I get it, but like you can't be as passionate for a side that you don't even support.
If you had an artificial tree, you could have put it up right after Thanksgiving, right? Enjoyed it, and then gone away and traveled, and no problems.
Caitlin said, "I like real trees. Don't hate." See, here's the thing you guys missed. I didn't say I don't hate them.
No,
I love a good real tree.
Yeah.
I just can't stand you people that are like, it's either a real tree or you're dead to me. I can't stand it. And Justin said, what do you think the pioneers did, Matt? You think they chemically crafted a tree? No, they went out like survivalists and celebrated the Christmas spirit by cutting down a real tree. Excuse me for trying to make it so my parents don't have to be survivalists every year.
Mom did say the other day, I heard her telling somebody that it got to the point where she was the only one that could, well, you could have.
I was going to say, what are you about to say? I was the one that had to carry it in every year.
Well, she said it got to the point where she was the only one that watered the tree, got down.
Oh, yeah.
Because I can't do that. I can't get down anymore.
It's a hassle to water a tree. It is. It truly is. They're great. I love real trees. They're a little bit of a hassle. Mm-hmm. So, my parents, ages increase as time goes on. Mm-hmm. Try to make their life a little easier. So excuse me for taking care of my parents.
And from what I understand, they really went up in price this year.
Yeah, that's what I heard too. A little bit more cost effective. Yeah. I am an accountant, so I need to keep that in mind. Let's see. Gail says, I liked having a real tree when we would go into the woods to cut our own. That's epic. We never did that.
No, we never did.
No, I don't think we're that level of survivalists, to be honest. I don't think we could reach that kind of level. Abby says Logan loves eggnog. Yeah, that kid's weird.
After a good trip to Burger King.
She did say below, she was like, after Matt's reaction, I don't think I'll ever have to try a fruitcake, but she said Logan will probably love it, though. Yeah. Sure, the kid loves eggnog, Burger King, and probably fruitcake, to be honest. So, Abby said Justin said a real tree or nothing. Yeah, I don't know. Sarah says, I heard of a company in England that sends you a real tree in a pot. Then when you're done, they take your tree back to the farm and replant it. Now that is a real tree. Yeah, that sounds cool. That sounds cool. I saw something similar. And when your tree, because obviously your tree keeps growing and eventually it's not going to fit in your house. So when it's too big, they go and plant it in a forest. How awesome is that?
That's nice.
And again, I'm not team artificial tree here. I feel like I keep getting reactions as if I'm team artificial tree all the way. I'm team. Get whatever freaking tree you want.
He just doesn't like how
my brother. This is an attack on my brother. Really, is what it is. He's like, y'all aren't Braleys anymore.
He just doesn't like it when people get so adamant about their choices.
He's like, I go out there, I cut it down with my bare hands. I'm like, you went to a tree farm down the street, buddy. You live in on the outskirts of a city. Shut up. Anywho, let's see. What else we got here? I keep moving around the chat.
Any more icks?
I don't know. What have you retired from reading chats?
No, I'm trying to catch up here.
Okay. Well, right before the post show started, you were like, "So you'll take care of the chats here."
Well, you know what happens a lot is I don't follow the chat a lot on the screen, so that when I actually look at these, I'm like, "So what were we talking about at that time?" You know, I just have trouble remembering.
Caitlin said it's Happy Holidays because not everyone celebrates Christmas. Of course, I totally get that. I just can't stand the fight between the two.
Yeah.
Honestly, mainly the people that get mad at people that say Happy Holidays. People are just trying to be nice to everybody. They're like, "Hey, Happy Holidays," and people, how dare you not wish me a Merry Christmas?
See, I'm
celebrate. How did you not read from my eyes, not knowing anything about me, that I celebrate Christmas? You should know that I celebrate Christmas. It's like nobody knows. Just wish people a happy whatever.
Did you see the note?
It's going to get to the point where we don't wish people a happy anything.
Did you see the note? Sarah said that Liam is telling you to woosa.
I did see that. Very passionate show today.
Sarah has this thing that when Liam gets upset or, you need to woosa. So, woosa.
Right. So. I think Sarah was telling me to take it away when talking about Christmas carols. What song's coming to mind? I was singing, what was I singing? That's Christmas to me right before the show.
Yes, before the show.
For some reason, singing is like what happened. Like if anybody wants to know what happens right before the show, singing. Oh, yeah. Strictly, I'm always singing something. Right up until the show starts. And then it goes away. Got to be professional and stuff. Apparently, Pete doesn't want to sing any Christmas carol.
I was singing Hark the Herald Angels.
Do you want to sing a Christmas carol? And you were right back to the tab.
I was reading.
Show the replay. I don't have that power. I can't do that right now.
So those TV commercials. Shall we look at the replay?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I never ordered the sweet potatoes.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm. So. Let's see, what other icks we got? What icks do you guys have?
I don't see a lot of icks.
I guess that's a good thing, people being positive out here.
Oh, Sarah says that the elf on the shelf, Timothy, brought us glitter today to make reindeer food. So there's glitter in the house. He's not going home.
Because it's going to end up like all over my room somehow. I don't even know how. It's going to.
From the dogs will carry it upstairs.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
Could be.
Who likes glitter? It's a mess. Like, you remember those arts and crafts projects when you were a kid and you would put glue down and then you would sprinkle glitter on top of it?
Yes.
Everywhere. It doesn't stick just to the glue. It sticks to your soul is what it does.
What's Diane say? Put on a hazmat suit and take the glitter out?
Oh, I think that was she said something about Peppa Pig.
Oh, okay.
I don't think Liam's watched Peppa Pig.
No,
I don't think he's a Peppa Pig kid.
You know what he's been watching?
What?
Blue's Clues from 1996.
Right. Yeah.
Abby, you would love this.
And it is funny how spoiled we are with like HD. That stuff's not HD.
No, it's
you
not.
walk down the stairs, it looks like it was shot using a microwave or something. It's crazy. Let's see. I thought you were also supposed to have all your laundry done before the new year. Is that a thing?
Oh.
Why do I not know any of this stuff?
I have not heard that.
Diane says, instead of rabbit, 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 do we have to say something different on January 1st? Something like moose, moose, moose. I don't know. Ask Gail. Gail's like the expert in that. I never remember anyways.
Or we make up our own, I guess.
Actually, New Year's tough, though, because you're like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The first thing you say is Happy New Year.
Right.
So
You're not saying-
5, 4, 3, 2, rabbit, rabbit, rabbit.
Rabbit. You
Nothing.
know someone's going to do that now.
At our house?
In our house.
Yeah. It'll probably be me.
Actually, I think, aren't we going to Cats for New Year's Eve?
Oh, I think we are. Yeah.
Yeah. Little game night at Cats for New Year's Eve.
Come on.
Diane says, when my boys were younger, we used to stay up till midnight, but now I'd rather just be home in bed if I happen to catch the ball drop because I haven't found yet that works too. Okay.
Caitlin says, real tree until I die. I'd rather have someone chop me down like a real tree if I were. So you're the people I'm talking about is the point I'm trying to get at. You are the ick that's listed number 1. Real tree elitist. That's exactly what I'm just going to replace that with your name and my brother.
Diane
and
says,
Justin, Doug, and Caitlin.
Diane says everybody should put aside some fruitcake and Twinkies in case of a zombie apocalypse.
I mean, if it has fruit in it, you feel like it. How does the fruit survive that long? I get the raisins because it's like a dry. Is it all dried fruit? No.
Yeah, it must be. It has to be. I would think.
But like,
right?
but the fruit in there looked like whole. Like the cherry looked like a cherry.
Did it look like a whole cherry to you?
It did to me.
It could be dry. It could be dried fruit, right?
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
How does it last so long? Shouldn't the fruit get ripe or unripe? Which one is it? I never. When a banana is green, is it ripe or are you waiting for it to get ripe?
You know,
what's the sign? Which one? Which way?
I don't eat green bananas.
Well,
mainly
no,
because you
you're not
can't
supposed
open them,
and you're not supposed. You're supposed to let it ripen, or is it too ripe?
I think I've heard ripen over the years.
So you want it to ripen?
Yes.
You want to eat it when it's ripe?
When it's yellow. Yes.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Could be wrong. Anybody know anything about fruit?
Now, what's this? Sarah says they also say you have to walk out of the door with luggage at midnight to encourage travel, and then through your door with money in your hand to encourage money coming to you.
All of this seems complicated to do at midnight when you're most likely intoxicated and also really tired. You know?
I would trip over the threshold.
Like we're all standing there with luggage ready. 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, bye. And we all like collectively just walk out like a parade. Everybody calls the call. They're like, the Braleys have lost their minds. They have, we've been seeing it coming for a while now. It's officially happened.
Diane does say the fruits are dehydrated, like raisins. So the cherry is dehydrated.
All right, I guess. Yep. The correct way to peel bananas from the bottom. I did know that. That's what monkeys do because then there are no strings. I did know that. For the longest time, I did it that way. But you got to like pinch the bottom and then you'd always get like banana under your nail. I was like, I'll deal with the strings.
But it also gives you a handle, you know, the little...
Yeah, I guess.
Thing on the bottom, so...
I don't think I've ever eaten a banana and I was like, you know what this needs? A handle. Like I need a handle. I think the whole thing's kind of a handle. Let's see, is there anything else? I don't think so. I think we got it.
All right. Well, I hope you all have a wonderful holiday, whether you're still celebrating Hanukkah or Christmas on Sunday.
Yeah, happy holidays.
Yeah, happy holiday. Yeah. I'm a happy holidays guy because you don't know if the clerk in the store is Jewish or Kwanzaa or whatever celebration you have, you know? So
I just can't stand the people that get mad at everything. Just, you know, it should be nice.
I've had discussions with people where when I say happy holidays, they're like, oh, you don't say Merry Christmas? No, that's not the case.
Well, you know what? Now I take back my happy holidays. I hope you have some miserable holidays is what I hope. On that note.
It's kind of weird having it on Sunday, though, isn't it? It's like...
It's affecting football, which is weird.
Oh, that'll
do
it.
For sure, yeah.
All right, we are off next week, and we hope you have a wonderful week. Don't forget to check the socials. We will see you in the new year. No, that's another ick, because people think, oh, I haven't seen you since last year.
Yeah, if this was just holiday icks, that would be number one.
It was like yesterday. You saw me yesterday.
I haven't gone to the bathroom since last year. Shut up. Shut up. You went to the bathroom 5 minutes ago. Shut up. Shut up.
Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
Yes.
And no matter what, as we always say, go out and make it a great day.
Peace.